goal is that we've got to get this mimosa out of the way so that we can work on that ash. And this one too. I've got the backhoe out here because if this limb comes down the way it wants to, it's going to hit my neighbor's ditch. I can't do that. I believe I'll go get the chipper before I get too overwhelmed with stuff on the ground. So this close to these power lines presents a challenge. I don't feel comfortable dropping this limb or dropping that branch because it's going to hit the power lines. I think I'm going to get the limb saw and try to sort of piece it down, and then we'll see where we're at. I think it is a teapot. Peapot.
I see a couple of them around here. Am I on there?
You reckon it needed cleaning out a little bit? After going to all that trouble and cleaning this up, I've had a change of plans. I think I'm just going to cut it on the back side, hook the backhoe on it, and swing it over into this pine here. Might get hung up, but at least it won't hang up over there and throw sparks.
Once had a dream, I was standing apart.
The easy part is over. But this one here, what I'm thinking is, because this dead shoot is going to want to give me a headache. So I think I'm going to try to take it off and then decide on that. It's got a pronounced split right here. So that's definitely going to be something to contend with. And right over there is my neighbor's well, and I can't hit that. The way I'm looking at it, and the wind's just wonderful in my favor. That only the tippy tiny tip of that limb is going to touch that bottom line. But if I can push it this way and fall it this way, I don't know. I'm gonna get the dead one off. I was just about to pull out. Well, we got most of this big mimosa down, and I'm going to tell you what, this is a huge stump. But we got this last challenging one. I don't want to hit my neighbor's well, so I put something over that just in case I do make a mistake. Hopefully, we're going to land it about where its shadow is, or maybe a little bit to the left of its shadow. I would pull it this way, but it's so long it would hit the power lines in case it got loose from me, and I got his permission. So if we get this one down, then we can at least see what we're going to do with this dead ash. I tell you what, this thing's been more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Well, I think we put it down about on the shadow. The goal was accomplished. We didn't hit the well. I'm sure that may not be the prettiest stump you've ever seen, but it was effective. My buddy Davey at Davy's Logging sort of turned me on to this technique. I'm not sure that I'm doing it right, but I didn't get the saw pinched, and I was able to get this. Didn't do any back cutting at all. Just wedge, kept increasing the wedge at the holding wood back here, and it controlled it, and everything came out good. You reckon the black ants like mimosa? I ain't gonna kid you. I mean, I got some logs to clean up. That won't be too bad. Got some chips to get shed of. That won't be too bad. I'm glad the mimosa is done.